Hi, and welcome to episode 1 of the Election Day video series, Voter Identification. You've made it to your correct polling location and find yourself next in line and eager to get your ballot. Let's discuss the different voter ID requirements that you're about to encounter. Idaho accepts several forms of identification at the polls on Election Day, depending on whether or not a voter is already registered when they arrive. So first, let's look at the identification and documentation required to register on Election Day. Election Day registration requires a voter to prove residence for the purpose of registration by either showing an Idaho driver's license or Idaho identification card issued through the Department of Transportation, or by showing a document that contains a valid address in the precinct, along with a picture identification card. Whichever of these identification options you use, you will still need to complete and sign a voter registration form. If you already registered ahead of Election Day, good for you! You'll just need to complete one of two processes to get your ballot today. The first, and most common, is to provide an acceptable form of ID. This could be either an Idaho driver's license or an Idaho identification card. You can also use a United States issued passport or any other U.S. government-issued ID card with a picture, like a military ID. Both a tribal ID card, including a photo, and an Idaho concealed weapons license are also acceptable. What happens if you don't have one of these acceptable forms of ID with you, but are already registered to vote in Idaho? Well, that is where the second option comes in. You may complete what is known as an affidavit in lieu of personal identification, attesting to both your identity and your address. Keep in mind that using false information to vote is a felony, as is knowingly providing false information on this affidavit. Also, know that these forms are inspected by election officials and can only be used by a voter whose name already appears in the poll book before Election Day, not for Election Day registration. Properly identified or having signed the affidavit, you are now ready to sign the poll book and get your ballot. That wraps up this video on identification at the polls, and also leads us right into our next topic. What is a poll book? I'll see you in the next video to answer that question.